Welcome guys, back to another episode of Super Mario Bros. Puzzle Dragons Edition, to continue some more of World 1. In the last episode, we recently just tackled through World 1-4, World 1-5, and World 1's Fortress, being able to beat Boom Boom, as well as also getting a couple of new goodies along the way, such as, for example, getting a new purple coin coffer that we just included onto the team. So, we're almost done with World 1, if you can believe it, because there's only 2 more stages that we have left to complete. So, yeah, we're very close to actually finishing this whole world up, if you can believe it. So, let's not waste any time and get into the next stage. But before we head over there, I want to do a couple of evolutions real quick, just to see if we have any particular goodies that we have in store to do. So, let's go back to the transformation chamber, shall we? Okay, so it doesn't look like we have any important gimmicks to do. Oh, I actually do not have enough P-Wings. I thought I did, and turns out I didn't get any in the last video. Okay, never mind. My apologies, y'all. Alright, well, let's not waste any time and get into World 1-6. Alright. Now, because we just got Luigi onto our team, well, the super versions of these two, technically, let's go ahead and get Super Luigi onto the team, eh? Figure this will be a good change of pace. But we need to edit the team a little bit because it looks a little weak, if you couldn't already tell, so... let's get this Koopa Troopa in here, and I think we should be good to go by that point. Alright, as for the ally, let's get Mario in on this action. Let's go! World 1-6. There's one last thing to know about the basics of battle. Your teammates each have an elemental attribute, right? Each attribute has an advantage over another one. Take a look at these advantages above. Fire beats wood, wood beats water, water beats fire, and light beats dark, and vice versa, dark beats light. A teammate will do more damage to an enemy when it has this advantage. Good to know. Alright, so our first fight is with a Paragoomba and a Goomba. Alright, so... let's do this for now. Wow, that was a really weak amount of damage. Like, it didn't do anything to the Paragoomba because, to be fair, we didn't even attack him, but that was really weak to say the least. Alright, let's target this guy first, because that dude is the more concerning foe. Oh, we got another Goomba coin! How ironic is that? I'll take it. Alright, moving forward. Oh, that's a tough call. So either go left or go right. Well, since I don't have a lot of wooden blocks to choose from, we might as well go over to the right. So let's go over to the blue pipe. Oh! So we got a clear little doodad, eh? Alright, let's do this. Bam! There we go. We got some coins. Not a whole lot, but I'll take it. Alright, let's move forward. Oh, we're at the boss already? That was fast. Alright, so for our boss, we got a new pair of enemies. We got a Hammer Brother and 2 yellow Koopa Troopas to deal with here. All of which are of the light variety. Quite frankly and obviously. Alright, so let's do... I really screwed myself over, didn't I? That literally did almost no damage at all. Like, wow, that was embarrassing. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm gonna need to up my game strategy a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. There we go. And we got a star coin, too. Alright, nice. Alright, World 1-6 is cleared. I'm kind of upset we didn't get a Hammer Brother out of that, but hey. It's cool, it's cool. Alright, with 1-6 completed, this leads us to World 1's castle. And we get our last helper toad, Purple Toad. Have you used the course map? It'll show you the branching paths and question blocks ahead of you. To look at the map, just touch the map option on the lower screen while you're in the course. Okay, good to know. Alright, here we are, World 1's castle. Now, I got no clue what we're going to expect here in World 1's castle, but anything can happen here. So, I'm going to change my captain a little bit and use Mario this time, just because I can. Okay. I think this time I'm going to bring Yellow Koopa Troopa in here, because since this allows for almost all orbs except for the, that joint, what we can do is we can use Purple Toad to our advantage, since he doesn't have to actually worry about that, and we can heal HP later when we need to. Let's go! Here we go, World 1's castle. Starting us off, we got a Koopa Troopa and a Green Paratroopa to deal with. Quite a shift in adrenaline, huh? Decent combo. I'll take it. Alright, both enemies took it out. Alright, moving forward. Alright, next up we got a red Koopa Troopa and a Paratroopa. Okay, let's see here. Let me see if I can do a little conversion here. Okay, not the cleanest. Could have been better, but hey, we did a decent amount of damage to both of them, so that's good. Alright, let's do... Ooh, sweet! That would have been better if I got a much higher combo than that, but I'll take it. Alright, perfect. 5 combos, eh? Okay, so quite the demanding type, I see. Almost. Oh, we got a one-up mushroom! Nice! Alright, moving on. So next up, we got another Koopa Troopa and another Green Paratroopa. Shouldn't really be difficult, so... Yeah, I think both of them are dead. What did I just say? Alright. So next up we got another Paratroopa and another red Koopa. Alright, so let's see what we'll do here. Let's see here. I think this should work. Okay, that was not as clean as I wished. And to be fair, I quite frankly did not do this as correctly as I wished I did. So, that was my own darn fault. Okay, that was a little better. Alright, both are taken out. Moving forward, time for our boss. That's right, our boss is Larry Koopa, the boss of World 1. Pretty much ironic, huh? Alright, so Larry, as you can see, is a Witten opponent, so that means he'll be weak to fire. And since both Mario and Paratroopa are fire types, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem, I don't think. So, let's start with this. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. They did about a third, so... Okay, not as much, but that's because I want to showcase his attacks, so... by the way. Larry's tornado. Oh, so you changed all my fire orbs into wooden ones. I am not worried in the slightest, because we're going to do a lot of damage to you, my buddy. Okay, I say that and immediately just don't do that much damage. Okay, let's heal up some HP for now. Holy cow, that was way too much. Okay, I regret doing that. Alright, let's change all the water orbs to fire orbs. And then after that, let's do this. Bam! Now you're so gone, my boy. Oh yeah, he's so gone. Yep, Larry is defeated. What did I say? What did I say, man? You get 75 coins. Alright, World 1's castle is cleared. We sadly didn't get any allies, but you think it's over? Nope, World 1's not done yet. There's one last thing we have left to do. And that is to head over to World 1's airship. You thought we was done? No, that's too soon. Have you been making the most of leader skills? Your team's leader shares the benefit of his leader skill with the team. As you get more leaders, look at what their leader skills are. They make a huge difference in battle. Alright, good to keep in mind. Well, let's go ahead and finish World 1. So, let's head over to World 1's airship. Alright, let's include Luigi into the squad this time. Since I don't feel like in the mood to do any random shenanigans, if that makes any sense. Let's go! Alright, World 1's Larry's airship. First up, we got a new enemy. It's a flame chomp. Alright, let's do this for now, because... Oh, that did some good damage. Oh, crap. Charge! Oh, that thing's raising his attack. Okay, that's not good. The good news is that we're going to be able to take him out this next turn, because... okay, close. Okay, I somehow killed it. I don't know how that happened, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, so next up we got ourselves another one of these green paratroopas, and of course, well, a Goomba. But I don't care about it because we just beated it right away. Alright, next is just a lone Paragoomba. Not worried about that in the slightest. Okay. A pretty decent combo, I gotta say. And that guy is defeated. Oh shoot, that flame chomp is gonna... First strike! Okay, that did not do a lot of damage. Alright, so we got a flame chomp and a Paragoomba. There is a chance that there are some enemies that do first strikes like that. You need to watch out when that happens, because there's a good chance that they can KO you sometimes if you're not being careful with your moves. So just as a warning to most of you. Okay, let's get rid of this Paragoomba first. Alright, now let's focus on this guy now. Okay, not the best. Man, that sucks. I thought I was gonna get a block. Oh well. Alright, time for the boss. Cha! It's Larry again. Though this is our last rematch with him, so... Oh, that was a huge mistake. Okay, that did absolutely no damage. Okay. Oh, that did nothing! Larry's tornado! Oh, crap. Okay, that did a little more damage than I anticipated. I thought that was going to do way less, but clearly I was proven wrong. Alright, that should be able to... Never mind. Oh, come on! Almost! Thankfully, I could just tackle this guy. Go for it, Paragoomba. And that took him out anyway. I wasn't even worried. Got 75 coins, though. Alright, World 1's airship is cleared. And we somehow got a fireworks show after that, which I'm kind of surprised about. Well done! You've cleared this world. The next one is inside of a cave. You can now use Ice Mario. Oh, yeah. And Ice Luigi. Have you seen your player card yet? You can select it from the menu. If you put a nickname on your player card, you can trade cards with other players via Street Pass or local wireless. You and other players will then share helpers with each other. Oh, and your score results too. Alright, World 1 is officially completed. All of its levels cleared out. But if you think I'm gonna head over to World 2, you're wrong. Because while we now have access to World 2 now, we're not gonna actually continue to World 2 just yet. I'm gonna do a little bit of backtracking and seeing if I can actually grab some of the allies that we didn't get in our previous adventure. Since there are a few that we don't have in our inventory, and I'm going to actually do that as part of the next episode. But for now, I think it would be a good thing if we head back over to World 1-5 for now. Just to see if we can actually, gather some of these new team members. So, let's first change our do to Ice Mario, because, obviously, and we need to also switch over to Ice Luigi too, since I need to also test him out. Let's go! Here we go. I'm not going to mention the names of these fights, because we've already been through them before. My main goal is to try and get some of the coin coffers that we didn't collect the first time around, as well as also seeing if we could... Okay, that was a bit weak. Well, it doesn't matter, because the Paragoom is dead, so... Alright, so we got these guys. Okay! Could have been better, but that's decent. Aha! So we got a normal coin coffer this time. And he doesn't attack until 2 turns, so this is going to be a bit tricky. Let's do this. Okay, not the best. And unfortunately, we didn't get a block. Dang it. Well, you can't blame me for at least trying, so... Alright, I got a couple coins. Not the best, but, Oh, I got another Goomba coin! Okay, I'm gonna get tackled, but that's not that big of a deal. Not the best it could have been, but I mean, hey, the good news is that we got a Goomba coin, another Goomba coin, which I think actually means I have enough to evolve one of those Goombas into the other form that I was trying to get. Yep. Here we go. And now, we have a 2 Goomba tower. Now, you don't normally get these enemies until way later in the game, so I just got them in early. And yes, these guys do evolve again, but you need to have 6 Goomba coins to do that. And since we don't have 6 Goomba coins, we'll have to wait on that until way later. So... Alright, well, for now, I think this is a good time to wrap up this episode for now. I think what we did for now is plenty. I sadly could not get another coin coffer, which kind of sucks, but I'll see if I can try and get it on my spare time when I get the chance. So, for now, guys, I will wrap up this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys next time when we come back to continue some more of this game and try to backtrack a little to grab some enemies that we did not grab the first time around. I'm gonna attempt to try and get lucky and see if I can grab some of these items, as well as also, you know, going through the game like I casually would. But, I'll see how it goes. But anyway, see you guys next time for the next episode. So until next time, guys, bye.